Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk about a powerful truth that often goes unnoticed in the chaos of life. There is only you. Let me clarify, this isn't about selfishness or arrogance. This is about recognizing the profound, undeniable fact that you are the constant in your own life. You are the only one who will walk every step of your journey, face every challenge, and experience every victory. And it's time to own that. From the moment you take your first breath, your life begins as a solo journey. Others may walk alongside you, family, friends, mentors, but no one can live for you. Your thoughts, choices, and actions are uniquely yours. Think about that for a moment. The dreams you chase, the fears you face, the life you create, all of it stems from you. When you truly grasp this, something shifts. You stop looking outward for approval and you start trusting the inner voice that knows you best. You realize you don't need permission to be yourself because the only validation that matters is your own. Many people spend their lives waiting for someone else to change their circumstances, a friend to motivate them, a boss to recognize their potential, a partner to complete them. But the truth is, waiting is a trap. No one is coming to save you. When you embrace that there is only you, you unlock a power that's been dormant inside you. You stop blaming others for your struggles and you start taking full responsibility for your life. You learn that self-reliance is not a burden, it's freedom. It means you have the power to shape your reality no matter where you start. In today's world, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. Social media, peer pressure, and societal expectations constantly tell us to measure ourselves against others. But here's the truth, there is no one like you. Comparing yourself to others is like comparing the sun to the moon. Each has its own unique light, its own purpose, its own beauty. When you focus on someone else's path, you lose sight of your own. But when you embrace your individuality, you realize that your only competition is the person you were yesterday. Living with the mindset that there is only you requires courage. It means standing firm in your beliefs, even when they go against the grain. It means embracing your flaws and imperfections because they are part of what makes you uniquely you. Authenticity isn't always easy. It's tempting to conform, to fit in, to seek the safety of the crowd. But true fulfillment comes from living a life that's true to who you are, not who others want you to be. Some might say, if it's only me, how can I make a difference? But history has shown us time and again that one person can change the world. One voice, one idea, one action can create ripples that reach far beyond what we can imagine. Think of people like Nelson Mandela, Malala Yousafzai, or Steve Jobs. Each of them started as one individual with a dream, a vision, a belief. They didn't wait for others to pave the way, they took action because they understood that there is only you. So what does this mean for you? It means taking ownership of your life. It means waking up every day and asking yourself, what can I do today to move closer to the person I want to be? It means letting go of excuses, fears, and doubts, and stepping boldly into your potential. There is no one coming to live your life for you. No one can dream your dreams, fight your battles, or write your story. You are the author, the architect of your destiny. As I wrap up, I want you to remember this: you are enough, you are capable, you are powerful. When you truly embrace the idea that there is only you, you stop being a passive participant in your life and start being the creator of it. So go out there and live boldly, speak your truth, chase your dreams, and never forget there is only you. Today, I want to talk about a powerful truth that often goes unnoticed in the chaos of life. There is only you. This truth is not a call to isolation or arrogance, but a reminder of your unique, irreplaceable existence. It's about owning your journey, living authentically, and above all, daring to dream without limits. Because here's rule number 2 to living this truth: be fearless and let your dreams fly. From the moment you take your first breath, your life begins as a solo journey. Others may walk alongside you, family, friends, mentors, but no one can live for you. Your thoughts, choices, and actions are uniquely yours. And here's where dreams come in. You see, your dreams are not random. They are a reflection of who you are and who you are meant to become. Yet so many of us hold back. We clip the wings of our dreams because of fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But let me tell you, this fear is the enemy of greatness. When you let fear dictate your life, you're not really living, you're existing. And you weren't created to just exist, you were made to soar. Fearlessness isn't about the absence of fear, it's about refusing to let fear control you. It's about standing at the edge of the unknown and saying, I may not have all the answers, but I'm stepping forward anyway. Think about the Wright brothers. When they dreamed of flying, people thought they were insane. Man wasn't meant to fly, they said. But those brothers didn't let fear or doubt stop them. They let their dreams take flight, literally. And because of their courage, we now live in a world where flying is not just possible, it's routine. Now, I'm not saying you need to build an airplane, but I am saying you need to build something. You need to take that idea in your heart, that vision in your mind, and make it real. Because no one else will do it for you. There is only you. To let your dreams fly, you have to stop seeking permission. Too often, we wait for someone to validate our ideas, to tell us it's okay to dream big. But if the Wright brothers had waited, we'd still be grounded. If Rosa Parks had waited for the right moment, the civil rights movement might never have taken off. Dreams don't wait. They demand action. They demand bravery. And they demand that you believe in yourself even when no one else does. When you embrace your dreams and give them wings, you're not just changing your life, you're impacting the world. You're showing others what's possible. You're creating a legacy that will outlive you. Here's the thing about flying: if you keep looking at everyone else's wings, you'll never take off. Social media, peer pressure, and societal expectations constantly push us to measure ourselves against others. But let me tell you something: comparison is the thief of joy. Your dreams are yours for a reason. They are as unique as your fingerprint. Comparing your journey to someone else's is like comparing a butterfly to an eagle. Both are meant to fly, but in their own way. Stop looking around and start looking within. Ask yourself, what sets my soul on fire? What dream keeps me awake at night? That's your flight path. Follow it. Living with the mindset that there is only you requires courage. It means standing firm in your beliefs even when they go against the grain. It means embracing your flaws and imperfections because they are part of what makes you uniquely you. Fearlessness isn't about never failing, it's about understanding that failure is a stepping stone to success. It's about falling and getting back up again and again because you know your dream is worth it. So what does this mean for you? It means taking ownership of your life and your dreams. It means waking up every day and asking yourself, what can I do today to move closer to the person I want to be? Let me be clear: dreaming big isn't just a privilege, it's a responsibility. When you let your dreams fly, you inspire others to do the same. You become a beacon of possibility in a world that often settles for less. Be fearless. Let your dreams fly. And never forget there is only you. Today, I want to talk about something that holds the key to unlocking new possibilities in your life, exploring new opportunities. It's easy to get comfortable with what we know, with what feels familiar. After all, staying in our comfort zone is natural. But here's the truth: nothing grows inside the comfort zone. It's when we step outside what's familiar that we begin to uncover the potential for transformation and success. New opportunities are everywhere. Every day, life offers you a chance to make a change, to grow, to evolve. But the catch is that these opportunities often come disguised as challenges, as risks, or as uncertainties. It's easy to be afraid of the unknown. It's easy to say, I'm fine right here, but let me ask you, are you really fine? Or are you just comfortable? Comfort is the enemy of progress. To truly move forward in life, you have to take risks. You have to be willing to venture into unknown territories, even if they seem intimidating at first. Think about some of the most successful people you admire. Did they stay within the lines? Did they only take safe, predictable paths? No. They stepped into the unknown. They explored new opportunities when they arose, even if it meant facing fear, uncertainty, and discomfort. And that's what made all the difference. You see, opportunities are not always about the big, life-changing moments. They come in the form of small choices, daily decisions to step outside of what feels safe. Maybe it's trying something new at work, learning a new skill, or meeting new people who challenge and inspire you. Each time you embrace something new, you stretch yourself, you expand your horizons. Even if things don't turn out the way you expect, you've gained something invaluable: a lesson, an experience, or a new perspective. Growth doesn't happen by playing it safe. It happens when you challenge yourself, push past your limits, and embrace the unknown. When you choose to explore new opportunities, you create the possibility for greatness to enter your life. Let's address the elephant in the room: fear. Fear is a natural part of every opportunity, every challenge, every new step we take. It's easy to be afraid of the unknown. It's easy to doubt our abilities, to wonder if we're capable of handling what's ahead. But here's something important to remember: fear is a sign that you're growing. If you're not scared, you're not stretching, you're not moving towards something bigger. Fear doesn't mean you should turn back, it means you should move forward with courage. Embrace the fear and use it as fuel to propel you forward. The best things in life happen when you take that leap, even when you don't have all the answers. Opportunities don't always come with flashing neon signs. Sometimes they show up in subtle ways. Maybe a conversation with someone sparks an idea you never thought about before. Maybe a book you read opens your eyes to a new way of thinking. Maybe a challenge at work gives you the chance to grow in ways you never imagined. You have to be willing to see those opportunities for what they are. And that starts with being present, being open to the possibility that the world is offering you something new. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just need the willingness to take that first step into the unknown. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that exploring new opportunities is always easy. It's not. It can be difficult, uncomfortable, and challenging. But the rewards are immeasurable. When you embrace new opportunities, you open yourself up to new experiences, new people, and new worlds. You gain confidence in yourself and your abilities. You discover what you're truly capable of. Most importantly, you build a life that's full of richness, excitement, and purpose. You can choose to live a life of routine and predictability, or you can choose to live a life that's full of possibilities. The choice is yours. So what does this mean for you? It means stepping into today with an open mind and an open heart. It means saying yes to opportunities, even when they seem daunting. It means taking risks, learning from your failures, and celebrating your successes. The opportunities you seek are out there waiting for you. They won't wait forever. If you don't take them now, they might pass you by. But if you seize them, you'll be amazed at what's possible. Life is full of opportunities, and you are more than capable of seizing them. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let comfort keep you stagnant. Embrace the unknown and watch how it transforms your life. The world is full of possibilities, and there is so much waiting for you to discover. So go out there and explore. Your future is waiting. I want to talk about something that is often misunderstood in our society. It's a concept that might seem bold, even audacious to some. But I believe it is one of the most powerful mindsets you can adopt to achieve greatness. I'm talking about being greedy for your ambitions. Yes, you heard me right. Greedy. We often associate greed with negative qualities, selfishness, excess, and a disregard for others. But I'm not talking about that kind of greed. What I mean is being so hungry for your dreams, so passionate about your goals, that nothing and no one can stand in your way. I mean, having a relentless desire to achieve everything you've set out to accomplish, no matter how big, no matter how challenging. Ambition is the fuel that drives you forward. It's the spark that ignites your dreams and pushes you to take action. Without ambition, we drift. We remain stuck in the same place, going through the motions, simply existing. But ambition? Ambition is what makes life exciting. It gives you purpose, direction, and the courage to pursue what others might consider impossible. Think about it: every significant achievement in history, every breakthrough, every advancement was born from someone who was greedy for their ambition. Thomas Edison didn't just want to invent a light bulb, he was greedy for the vision of lighting up the world. Oprah Winfrey didn't just want to host a talk show, she was greedy for the opportunity to inspire millions. These people weren't satisfied with just a little. They went after everything they could achieve, and so should you. Being greedy for your ambitions doesn't mean stepping on others to get ahead. It means being so determined to grow, to improve, and to be better every day that you won't settle for mediocrity. It's about setting high standards for yourself and refusing to accept anything less than your absolute best. You see, when you're truly greedy for your ambitions, you're not just thinking about what you can take or what you can get. You're thinking about what you can give, what you can give, what you can create, what you can contribute. Because in the pursuit of greatness, you become a better version of yourself, and that benefits everyone around you. But here's the catch: growth comes with sacrifice. It requires hard work, dedication, and sometimes discomfort. There will be times when it feels like the odds are stacked against you, when it feels easier to give up and settle. But the truly ambitious, those who are greedy for their dreams, don't back down in the face of adversity. They keep pushing, they keep striving because they know that the rewards on the other side are worth it. The world will try to tell you that you've reached your limit, that you can't go any further. It will whisper in your ear that you've done enough, that it's time to slow down and settle. But when you're greedy for your ambitions, you don't listen to those voices. You push past your perceived limits. You look at obstacles as opportunities to grow, not as walls to stop you. You embrace the discomfort that comes with progress, knowing that every step forward is a step closer to your ultimate goals. There's a saying that goes, if you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing, and that's exactly it. Growth comes from challenging yourself, from striving for more than what's comfortable. If you're not being greedy for your ambitions, if you're not going after more, then you're missing out on the true power of your potential. There's a misconception that wanting more is selfish or wrong. But let me tell you this, wanting more is not a sin, it's a signal that you're alive. If you're not hungry for more success, more impact, more greatness, then what are you living for? The world doesn't need people who settle for average. It needs people who are greedy for excellence, greedy for making a difference, greedy for becoming the best version of themselves. When you get greedy for your ambitions, you tap into something limitless. You realize that there's no ceiling to what you can achieve. There are no boundaries to your potential. You are capable of so much more than you've ever imagined if you allow yourself to believe in that hunger, that ambition. So, what does this all mean for you? It means getting clear on what you want and then getting greedy about it. It means waking up every day with a relentless desire to achieve, to grow, and to give your best. It means being unwilling to settle, unwilling to accept anything less than what you're truly capable of. Don't let the world tell you what's possible. You decide what's possible. You have the power to dream as big as you want and to go after with everything you have. If your ambitions don't scare you a little bit, if they don't excite you, then you're not being greedy enough. You're not aiming high enough. Be greedy for your ambitions. Be hungry for your dreams. Chase them down with everything you have and never settle for less than what you're truly capable of achieving. Because the world needs your greatness. The world needs you to be bold, to be fearless, and to be greedy for what's possible. I want to talk about something that's often misunderstood, something that many of us fear, but is absolutely essential to success: failure. Yes, I said it, failure, but not just failure, failing again and again and rising from it like a phoenix. You see, the road to success is not a straight line. It's not a neat, well-paved path where everything goes according to plan. The road to success is messy, it's filled with setbacks, obstacles, and yes, failures. But let me tell you this: failure is not the opposite of success, it is a part of success. Failure often carries a stigma with it. We are taught from an early age that failure is something to be avoided at all costs, that it's a reflection of our inadequacy, our weakness. We fear failure so much that we sometimes stop trying altogether. But the truth is, failure is not a reflection of who you are, it's a part of the process of becoming who you are meant to be. Look at every successful person throughout history. Every inventor, every entrepreneur, every leader, every athlete, they've all faced failure. They've all encountered obstacles, setbacks, and moments when everything seemed to be falling apart. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't the absence of failure, it's the ability to rise again. There's a saying, if you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough now. That doesn't mean you should aim to fail, but it means that failure is a natural part of pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. Every time you fail, you learn something new, you discover what doesn't work, you uncover your weaknesses and flaws, and you gain valuable lessons that no success can teach you. But the key to moving forward is not to be discouraged. It's to fail again, and again, and again, until you figure out what works, until you discover the path that leads you to your dreams. I want you to think about the word resilience. Resilience is what makes us rise after each fall. It's the determination to keep going when all seems lost. Every failure is an opportunity to build that resilience, to strengthen your resolve, to improve your skills, and to inch closer to success. Now, let me ask you this: what happens to a phoenix when it burns in the fire? It rises again stronger than before. It emerges from the ashes, reborn and renewed, with a greater understanding of its power. That's the mindset we need to adopt when we face failure. We must see ourselves as the phoenix. No matter how many times we fall, we have the ability to rise again. And each time we do, we rise stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the challenges ahead. The truth is, life doesn't care how many times you fall. What matters is how many times you choose to get up. It's about embracing failure as part of the journey, as an essential stepping stone toward your dreams. Think about the process of transformation. It's never easy. Whether it's a caterpillar turning into a butterfly or a phoenix emerging from the fire, transformation requires change, and change can be uncomfortable. But that discomfort is where growth happens. That's where the magic is. When you embrace failure, you unlock your true potential. You stop fearing the unknown, and you start seeing failure as a necessary part of your journey. You stop worrying about falling short and start focusing on the lessons you'll learn and the strength you'll gain. Every failure is a seed for your success. You learn from it, you adapt, and you move forward. With every setback, you're creating a foundation for future triumphs. And eventually, you'll reach the point where failure no longer holds you back, it propels you forward. But rising like a phoenix doesn't happen automatically. It requires courage. It requires the strength to look failure in the face and say, "You won't defeat me." It requires a refusal to let setbacks define you or derail your journey. This is the kind of courage that turns dreams into reality. It's the courage to keep going others would quit. It's the courage to keep fighting, to keep learning, and to keep growing even when the odds seem stacked against you. The path to success is paved with failures, but those failures don't have to define you. What defines you is your ability to rise time and time again. So what does this mean for you? It means embracing failure as part of your journey. It means having the courage to try again no matter how many times you fall. It means rising again and again until you achieve your dreams. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of not trying. Be afraid of letting fear hold you back from your greatness. Failure is not final. It is merely a chapter in your story, a chapter that will lead you to greater success if you have the courage to rise from it. You are capable of more than you know, and every failure brings you one step closer to realizing that potential. So fail. Fail again. And rise from the ashes like a phoenix, stronger, smarter, and more determined than ever before. I want to talk about something that could change the entire course of your life, something that might feel uncomfortable, even scary at first, but is absolutely necessary for growth, success, and fulfillment. I'm talking about being bold and taking the risks that come with pursuing your dreams. You see, there's a truth about life that we often avoid. Nothing worth having comes without risk. Whether it's a career change, a new relationship, or a personal goal, the road to anything significant is rarely easy or without uncertainty. But it's in those very risks where greatness lies. So today I challenge you, be bold and take the risks. Let's start with the fear. It's natural, right? The fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, the fear of the unknown, the fear of stepping into a situation where we're not sure of the outcome. This fear can stop us in our tracks. It can paralyze us into inaction and make us play it safe, choosing the comfort of the familiar over the excitement of the unknown. But here's the thing: fear is the greatest barrier to success. If we allow fear to dictate our lives, we'll always remain where we are, never moving forward, never achieving our full potential. The best things in life are never found in the comfort zone. They're found when we step outside into the unknown and take risks. So why do we hold back? Why do we hesitate when the possibilities are endless on the other side of fear? Being bold is about having the courage to step into that unknown, to take the leap even when you don't know exactly where you'll land. It's about trusting in yourself, in your abilities, and in the process, knowing that growth happens only when you challenge yourself. When you're bold, you're not waiting for the perfect moment, because that moment might never come. You're not waiting for all the answers to fall into place, because they won't. Instead, you're taking action even when there's uncertainty because you understand that taking risks is part of the journey to success. Look at the great innovators, entrepreneurs, and change makers in history. They didn't wait for the perfect conditions. They didn't wait until they had everything figured out. They took risks. They went after what they wanted with boldness, with confidence, even when the path was unclear. And in doing so, they changed the world. Every time you take a risk, you learn something. Even if you fail, you gain experience, knowledge, and resilience. Failure doesn't define you, it refines you. It teaches you what works, what doesn't, and how to adapt. It pushes you to think creatively, to innovate, and to keep going. Think about it. If you never took any risks, how would you ever grow? How would you ever know what you're truly capable of? How would you discover new opportunities, new passions, or new paths? The most successful people in the world are the ones who embraced risk. They chose to go for it, even when it felt uncomfortable, even when it meant stepping into the unknown. So the next time you hesitate, the next time fear tries to hold you back, remember risk is not something to avoid, it's something to embrace. It's where your growth begins. Now, I'm not suggesting that you should take reckless or blind risks. The key is to take calculated risks, those that push you out of your comfort zone but are backed by thought, planning, and a belief in your ability to handle the outcome, whatever it may be. And the reward. The reward is worth it. Because when you take the risk that others are too afraid to take, you open doors that others will never even see. You create opportunities where there were none before. You gain experiences that shape you into someone better, stronger, and more capable of achieving your dreams. Taking risks is how you break through barriers, shatter limitations, and discover the untapped potential within you. When you embrace risk, you embrace possibility, you embrace the chance to live a life that is fully alive, fully engaged, and full of opportunities. Let's address the fear one more time. The fear of taking risks can be paralyzing, but the truth is, the more you practice taking risks, the less fear will control you. You build confidence through action. You start small, take calculated risks, learn from the outcomes, and then gradually step into bigger challenges. Understand that risk is not about being reckless. It's about taking intentional steps toward what you want. It's about understanding that the road to success is not linear, and sometimes it's the bumps, the twists, and the turns that lead you to the most incredible destinations. So I challenge you, be bold. Take the risks. Don't wait for life to hand you a perfect set of conditions. Go after what you want, even if you don't have it all figured out. Take that leap of faith, even when you can't see the landing. It might be scary, but that's where the magic happens. The world is full of opportunities, and you'll never experience them until you take that first step. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let the possibility of failure stop you from reaching for your dreams. In closing, I want you to remember this life is not about playing it safe. It's about being bold. It's about taking the risks that lead you toward greatness. The most fulfilling and rewarding experiences come from those moments when you choose to step into the unknown, to take that leap, and to trust that you'll find your way. So be bold. Take the risks. The life you've been waiting for is on the other side of fear. I want to talk about something that is absolutely vital for your success and happiness, something that affects every part of your life, from your personal relationships to your professional growth. That something is the people you choose to surround yourself with. The truth is, the people in your life will either help you rise or drag you down. They will either support you in your journey or undermine you when you least expect it. And so, it's crucial to surround yourself with the right people, people who will never stab you in the back. You've probably heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about that for a moment. The people you surround yourself with shape your mindset, your attitude, your success, and even your self-worth. Their influence, whether positive or negative, can define the direction your life takes. So, who are the people in your circle? Are they pushing you to become the best version of yourself? Or are they holding you back, keeping you small, and secretly sabotaging your success? Surrounding yourself with the right people isn't just about choosing individuals who make you feel good in the moment. It's about choosing people who have your best interests at heart, who genuinely support your growth, and who will stand by you, even in your toughest times. On the flip side, there are those who, unfortunately, are only in your life for selfish reasons. They might pretend to be your friend, but behind your back, they stab you, gossip about you, or even actively work against your success. These people may wear a smile to your face, but deep down, their intentions are not aligned with yours. They're toxic. The impact of toxic people can be devastating. They can cause you to second guess your decisions, undermine your confidence, and leave you questioning your worth. They thrive on drama, negativity, and tearing others down to feel better about themselves. And the worst part? They are often the ones you least expect. It could be someone you've known for years, someone you trust, or someone who pretends to be your biggest supporter. Toxicity in any form, whether it's deceit, betrayal, or manipulation, can destroy relationships and hinder your personal and professional growth. You must recognize this early, cut those toxic influences out of your life, and make space for people who genuinely have your back. Now, let's talk about the right people, the ones who are true, authentic, and supportive. These are the people who show up for you even when things get tough. They celebrate your victories and they're there to lift you up during your defeats. They won't leave you in your darkest hour, and they won't sabotage your success for their own gain. True friends and allies are the ones who inspire you to be better. They encourage you to dream big, they challenge you to step outside your comfort zone, and they believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. They don't compete with you, they cheer for you. These are the kinds of people who help you grow because they don't need to tear you down to feel better about themselves. They recognize that your success doesn't take away from their own. In fact, they understand that when you rise, you create opportunities for others to rise too. But how do you know who the right people are? The truth is, it's not always easy to spot them right away. Sometimes it takes time. But there are certain qualities to look for in the people you let into your circle. Trustworthiness, the right people will always be honest with you, even when the truth is difficult to hear. They will not gossip behind your back or betray your confidence. Supportiveness, they lift you up, not tear you down. When you succeed, they celebrate you, and when you struggle, they offer help and encouragement, not judgment. Respect the right people, respect your boundaries, your dreams, and your decisions. They don't manipulate or control you, they support your choices and respect your journey. Integrity, they have strong values and live by them. They are consistent in their actions, and you can count on them to be there for you when you need them most. Genuineness, they are real with you. There's no pretense. They are who they are, and they accept you for who you are. If the people around you don't exhibit these qualities, it's time to rethink your relationships. It's better to have a small, supportive circle than a large group of people who only bring negativity and toxicity into your life. When you surround yourself with the right people, amazing things happen. You feel empowered. You feel encouraged. You begin to believe that anything is possible because you have a support system that's cheering you on every step of the way. You're more confident in your decisions. You take risks because you know you're supported. And most importantly, you're free to be the best version of yourself without fear of judgment or betrayal. So I urge you today to take a hard look at your circle. Ask yourself, are these people helping you grow? Are they lifting you up or are they holding you back? Are they truly invested in your well-being or are they only interested in what you can do for them? If you find that some of the people in your life are not aligned with your goals, your values, or your vision, it's time to make some changes. It might be difficult at first, but remember, the people you surround yourself with will either elevate you or bring you down. Choose wisely. In closing, remember this: you are the average of the people you spend the most time with. So choose your circle carefully. Surround yourself with those who will never stab you in the back, those who will support you, challenge you, and help you rise to new heights. The right people will empower you, inspire you, and help you create the life you've always dreamed of. They'll help you become the person you were always meant to be. I want to talk about something that we all need, a reminder of something that might sound a little unusual, but trust me, it's incredibly important. I want to talk about the importance of not taking yourself too seriously, of learning to calm down, and most importantly, having fun along the way. You see, life can get overwhelming. We all have responsibilities, goals, expectations, and the pressure to perform, to succeed, and to keep pushing forward. But in all that hustle and bustle, there's one thing we often forget: we're allowed to enjoy the ride. Life isn't meant to be a constant battle, it's meant to be experienced joyfully, freely, and with a sense of humor. Let's be honest for a moment. How many times have you found yourself stressing over something that, in hindsight, wasn't as big of a deal as you thought? How many times have you gotten caught up in perfectionism, feeling like every move you make has to be flawless? We've all been there. We've all been so caught up in the seriousness of life that we forget to laugh, to relax, and to enjoy the small moments that make life beautiful. We live in a world where success is often defined by achievement, and achievement is often defined by how seriously we take ourselves. But here's the truth: you don't have to take yourself so seriously all the time to be successful. In fact, sometimes the best way to succeed is to step back, let go, and allow yourself to have fun. Think about it: how often do we make life feel like a high stakes game where everything must go perfectly, where every choice is life altering and every mistake is catastrophic? The reality is, life is filled with imperfections, twists, and turns, and that's what makes it real. It's messy, unpredictable, and often out of our control. And here's the good news: that's okay. You don't have to control everything. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't need to be perfect. You're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to try something and fail. You're allowed to not have everything figured out right now. And most importantly, you're allowed to laugh at yourself. In our quest to succeed, we often forget the power of slowing down. The world moves so fast, and we're constantly told to hustle, grind, and push. But sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is calm down and simply be. When you take a step back and give yourself permission to relax, you allow your mind and body to reset. You stop chasing the next goal or outcome and just enjoy the present moment. And it's in that space of relaxation where creativity thrives, where solutions emerge, and where the most authentic version of yourself shines through. Taking life too seriously creates stress, anxiety, and burnout. But when you learn to calm down, to breathe, and to take things one step at a time, you not only improve your mental and physical well being, but you also allow yourself to be more productive, more innovative, and more in touch with your true self. Now, let's talk about having fun. It seems simple, doesn't it? But how often do we actually make time for fun? How often do we get so caught up in doing that we forget to enjoy? Fun is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Fun brings joy, it brings lightness, and it brings connection. When you have fun, you tap into your creative side, your spontaneous side, and your playful side. Fun allows you to connect with others on a deeper level, to bond over shared experiences, and to create memories that last a lifetime. Think about the times when you've had the most fun, those moments where you let go of all your worries, laughed until your stomach hurt, and simply enjoyed being alive. Those are the moments that stay with you, the moments that fill your life with meaning. So I challenge you: make time for fun. Whether it's taking a spontaneous trip, dancing around your living room, playing a game with friends, or simply doing something that makes you smile, don't let the seriousness of life rob you of the joy that comes from having fun. But what does it mean to not take yourself too seriously? It means allowing yourself to be imperfect, to make mistakes, and to embrace the messiness of life without judgment. It means realizing that you don't have to be perfect to be worthy of love, respect, and success. It means not stressing over every little detail, not overthinking every decision, and not feeling like every action needs to have a profound meaning. Sometimes the best thing you can do is to let go of the need to control everything and just live to enjoy the spontaneous moments, to laugh at your own mistakes, and to embrace the unpredictable journey that life is. When you stop taking yourself too seriously, you open yourself up to so many more experiences, and you give yourself permission to truly live. You free yourself from the burden of perfection and open the door to authenticity, to joy, and to the kind of success that's built on happiness, not stress. So here's what I want you to take away today. Life is not meant to be a constant race or a never ending series of high stakes moments. Life is a journey, and it's okay to slow down, calm down, and enjoy the ride. Don't take yourself too seriously. Be kind to yourself, laugh at your mistakes, and find the humor in the challenges. Don't let the pursuit of perfection rob you of the joy of living. Let go of the pressure and allow yourself to be spontaneous, playful, and yes, have fun. The world will still be here tomorrow, and it will still need your best efforts. But for today, take a moment to relax, to breathe, and to just enjoy the present moment. Life's too short to be serious all the time. Yet profoundly important to all of us, something that shapes who we are and influences the decisions we make every day. I'm talking about the importance of never forgetting your roots, of always remembering where you came from. In a world where we're constantly moving forward, chasing success and striving for more, it's easy to lose sight of where it all began. But I want to remind you today that the foundation of who you are lies in your past, in the people who supported you, the experiences that shaped you, and the place you call home. Your roots are not just where you were born or the physical place you grew up. Your roots are the lessons you learned along the way, the values, the traditions, the people who believed in you before you could believe in yourself. They're the struggles that taught you resilience, the triumphs that filled you with pride, and the everyday moments that formed the person you are today. When you remember where you came from, you honor those experiences and the people who helped shape your journey. Your roots are the source of your strength, your motivation, and your sense of identity. They give you perspective and keep you grounded. They remind you of your purpose and help you stay true to yourself no matter how far you go. But in today's fast-paced world, there's a real danger in forgetting your roots. When you achieve success, when you move to new places, when you become someone that others look up to, it's easy to become disconnected from where it all started. You might begin to think that your success is all about your own abilities, your own hard work, and your own brilliance. But I assure you, you didn't get here alone. Forgetting your roots means forgetting the sacrifices of your parents, your mentors, your community, the people who helped you get to where you are. It means losing touch with the struggles and lessons that form the foundation of your success. It means disconnecting from the very essence of who you are. When we forget where we came from, we risk losing our humility, our gratitude, and our sense of purpose. We may even become disconnected from the very things that made us strive for success in the first place. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of achievement and forget the values that truly matter. I want to encourage you today to always keep your roots in mind. No matter how high you climb, the most successful, happiest, and fulfilled people I know are the ones who never forget where they came from. They take pride in their beginnings and they use their past as a source of strength and inspiration. Remember, success is not just about what you achieve, it's about who you become along the way and how you stay true to your roots. It's about bringing your past with you and using it to propel you forward. It's about not forgetting the people and experiences that made you who you are. Humility is a key part of remembering your roots. The world can be a tricky place full of temptations and distractions that try to pull us away from the values that matter most. But when you stay humble, when you remember the challenges you faced and the people who stood by you, you remain grounded. Humility doesn't mean downplaying your achievements or pretending you haven't worked hard. It means acknowledging that your success is not a solo journey. It means recognizing the role that others have played in your life and appreciating the contributions that have made you who you are. The beauty of humility is that it keeps you connected to your true self. It keeps you from getting lost in the noise of the world and reminds you of the things that truly matter. The more humble you are, the more genuine you become, and the more people respect and trust you. Another crucial aspect of remembering your roots is honoring the people who came before you. Your ancestors, your parents, your mentors, they all played a role in shaping your journey. They sacrificed, they worked hard, and they dreamed big for you, even if they didn't have the same opportunities or resources. Take a moment to think about the struggles your parents or grandparents faced, the obstacles they overcame, and the lessons they passed on to you. Their wisdom and experiences laid the groundwork for your success, and their legacy lives on through you. By remembering where you came from, you pay tribute to those who paved the way for you. You honor their sacrifices and show gratitude for everything they've done. And in doing so, you keep their memory alive, ensuring that their hard work and dreams live on in your own success. When you remember your roots, you also understand the importance of giving back. It's not enough to simply acknowledge where you came from. You have a responsibility to help others who are still on the journey you once traveled. Whether it's through mentorship, charity, or simply offering a helping hand, giving back is one of the most powerful ways to stay connected to your roots. By helping others, you create a cycle of growth and support that goes beyond your own success. You pay it forward, passing on the lessons, values, and wisdom that helped you get to where you are. And in doing so, you ensure that your roots continue to grow, spreading the love, knowledge, and strength to those who need it most. So I encourage you today, never forget your roots. Don't get so caught up in the pursuit of success that you lose sight of the people and experiences that brought you to where you are. Keep your humility, stay grounded, and honor those who helped shape your journey. Remember, your roots are not just about your past, they are the foundation for your future. When you stay connected to them, you stay connected to your true self. And when you remain true to your roots, success will never feel empty. It will always feel like a continuation of the journey you've been on, one that honors the people who helped you get there. Thank you. You.